name is William Ojonyo, Chairman, Kifwa, Kenya International Freight Warehousing Association, clearing and forwarding agents in Kenya, the national chairman. Basically what we do is clearing and forwarding. We evacuate cargo, we handle cargo, we pay taxes, and we are that crucial component in the economy. We have a membership of about 1,350 companies. So basically we are corporate. Our membership is derived from companies, not individuals per se. The clearing and forwarding industry was hugely affected by the aftermath of the 2007 elections that we all remember drew us closer to the brink of a civil war. At that point in time, we remember all the roads from Mombasa were closed. In fact, most conspicuous was the rail that was removed and cargo could not flow to our neighboring countries. I want to assure us that we don't want to go back there. As clearing agents, we were caught off guard. But we want to say that work needs to go on. And as clearing agents, we want to do what is expected of us. Clear cargo, handle cargo, deliver cargo. So 2007 is a bad experience. We don't want to go back there, and I want to assure this country, to assure the importers, to assure the traders that clearing agents have purposed. And as the national chairman, I want to give this message that clearing agents have purposed to continue doing what they know how to do best, deliver cargo. Importers should not be scared because ships are still sailing. Imports are still getting to the port of Mombasa as we speak. We are expecting about 4 voyages in the next very few days. So life goes on. And all I would urge us is, let us go and vote tomorrow. Let us vote peacefully, bearing in mind that trade must go on. Let this be just an event that will not affect the flow of trade. And as agents, we want to give our surety that we are ready to go. After tomorrow, Wednesday, we want to be there at work. And we are urging Kenyans to do the voting peacefully so that we can go back to work on Wednesday and deliver cargo. I am looking at post 8th being a new beginning. A new beginning for Kenyans and a new beginning for clearing and forwarding agents who are Kenyans for that matter. That I would like us to look at post 8th as a new birth for the industry where it will not be business as usual. We have had issues. Personally, I must say that through the experience of clearing in Kenya, there's been so much that is both positive and negative. And clearing and forwarding agents must now brace themselves for real change. Real change in terms of trust, because as a service industry, we expect that the agents will have that integrity to push what is expected of them within the law. I expect more inclusiveness by the government agencies. I want to talk about the Treasury, for example. I want to talk about Kenya Bureau of Standards, Kenya Revenue Authority, that they must understand that now we want to work better, to deliver better, and to become better trade facilitators. That only calls for a better, inclusive way of doing things by both the private sector and the public sector. And again, I want to warn us as industry. I know we have had our shortcomings. We have individuals who have lost trust with the public. We have individuals who, for lack of a better word, have in fact conned the public, and we are saying our number 1 agenda is integrity, our number 2 agenda is integrity, and our number 3 agenda is integrity as industry. We are therefore expecting that anybody who has queries, it doesn't matter the size, it doesn't matter how much you've been colluding with the authorities that are, but we are telling you that as industry, we will not clear anybody who is tainted, multinational or otherwise, small or big. And we are looking at post 8th as a new season where clearing agents will get into this season with better embraced self-governance issues. I think as an institution, we want to begin by saying we want to embrace good governance. We want to embrace a position of self-auditing. And I expect that the institution of Kifwa is going to must actually come up with better structures, which we are working on post-8th, where we are not going to condone individuals who are derailing the agenda of good business. We want to begin by saying that the Secretariat will be open for use, for communication between the Secretariat and therefore the members and other stakeholders. And nothing outside the Secretariat should be taken for one of our position as industry. And number two, we want to believe that it does not matter. It does not matter how long it takes, but from 8th, we shall be campaigning for legislation of our industry. We shall be campaigning for better recognition by the government agencies. And that can only happen where legislation, where inclusiveness, where good conduct is part of our agenda. We must embrace as industry is that we have duty to give service, having been licensed to give that service of handling cargo, paying taxes, and delivering that cargo. Moving forward, I want to say that we have a decision, which decision we have made, and as chairman, I'm making this public, that we are not for a minute going to take for granted our position of clearing agents. We expect that post-8th, Kenya will have voted. Kenya will remain as Kenya. It will remain, the port of Mombasa will remain where it is, the country will remain where it is, and as Kenyans, the best we can do is to remember that the idea of imagining that other people are more equal than others will stop. Clearing agents will be dealt with as nothing but that fraternity called clearing and forwarding agents. We expect our principals, Kenya Revenue Authority, to know that as we get post-8th, we want better relationship. We want to adhere to the law as they adhere to the law. We want to facilitate trade. We do not want a situation where there are people who are being treated as more equal than others. And in a nutshell, we are saying corruption must come to an end.